Great to see each of you here today. That we're on live right now on YouTube. Maybe pull it just a little bit closer, and so make it a little more friendly, right? Yeah. Okay. I like it. I like it. Okay, so we're getting started here. Excited to be able to be with you, be able to explain to you great things about our services here at Beyond Education Consultancy. First of all, we have a wonderful director, Suresh Singh. He's brilliant as far as guiding students to be able to get the best opportunity for universities around the world, especially the United States. And so we're excited to be able to share with you this great opportunity. Suresh just returned from his visit to the United States, so he's got a lot of things going on right now in helping tie up the best universities and best scholarship opportunities, best internship opportunities for you to be able to study in the United States. And so it's a global opportunity, though, that we're like to also position you to be able to study not only in the United States, but also in European countries and other countries around the world. So why don't you give us a call right now to get information about that? And we're so excited to be able to be with you and help you with this. It's a great opportunity really today, better than any other time in history, where we can travel so easily and have such flexible opportunities to study and work and do business and go visit friends abroad. And so why not come into our office? Give us a call at the number, make an appointment, bring your friends and family. We also have a wonderful counselor, my wife Teresa. She's a licensed counselor in the United States, and so she can give you career guidance or guidance regarding problems in your family or otherwise. And we have a number of students getting ready to study psychology with us, and it's a very needed area to keep our emotional lives healthy. And so if you'd like assistance with that, please come in and make an appointment for counseling. We're also very excited to be able to help you get trained up for your visa interviews. And so today we'll have a number of students coming in for their visa interviews. And so we're so happy to give you that. Also making sure all your documents are perfect and applications are perfect and getting slots with the U.S. Embassy for your visa interview. All those things we can give you assistance with. So please give us a call today, and why hesitate? Just call our number right now. Also, I encourage you to, anytime today, right now would be a good time to just go ahead and click onto our YouTube channel, subscribe to it, and watch the videos, like them, and share them with your friends. They're so helpful and have so much information packed in them, so I encourage you to come. And so I encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to our channel today. Please come in, Ashira. And so please, whatever your need is, give us a call, click onto our YouTube channel, and we're excited to be able to help you. We have a wonderful student right now, and we're going to interview her right at this moment. Hello, Ashira. I'm be your examiner today. My name's Craig Phillips. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your visa application. First of all, Ashira, who will be your sponsor?
My sponsor, my parents are going to sponsor me
Okay.
while I'm in the US.
Okay. What is your cost of education?
My total cost of attending is 28,948.
So approximately 29,000 US dollars
Yes.
per annum. So that's, say, a little bit less than 30. So a little bit less than 120 for 4 years of study, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you going to afford that? That's a lot of money.
My parents
Mm-hmm.
are going to sponsor me.
Okay. What do your parents do?
My parents, my father
Yes.
has worked in abroad for 15 years and now he had came back. He owns a transportation services by which he generated 35,000 USD dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he has savings for my educations.
What's the name of your father's business?
Father's business
Mm-hmm.
is on my own name.
Okay.
As transportation services.
Wow. Nice.
And for my mother,
Mhm.
mother owns a grocery store.
What's the name of her store?
Her store
Mm-hmm.
is simply like a small grocery store.
Okay.
It's not that big. So yes, by which that she generates 10,000 USD dollar, which is enough for my studies. Also, my brother works, so he handles house responsibility.
Uh-huh.
So yes, my parents are gonna sponsor me.
Okay. And okay, so So your father, do you have savings in place? How much
Yeah.
savings do you have?
We have saving of 36,000 USD.
Okay.
Also, we have valuable lands,
Mm-hmm.
and we have given a rent
Mm-hmm.
in housing rent.
Mm-hmm.
So by that, it makes enough
Mm-hmm.
income.
Okay.
to-
Do you know the land value?
Yes, we have
In US
many
dollars.
lands.
Totaling?
Total
Value
value is
in US dollars?
maybe 80,000.
Okay. And so my parents have two businesses, transportation and retail, and together they and plus we lease land, and plus we have rental properties, and together we have an annual income of 35,000 US dollars, plus we have $36,000 savings, plus we have land valued at $80,000, officer. Okay, so put it short and sweet. If they ask then side questions, be prepared to answer them. My father's transportation company is called Ashira Transportation. It's located in Pokhara, and it's been running since 2000 and 2010. It's been running since 2010. My mother has a retail a store, and it's been running since 2015. And so together the annual income generated is around 35,000 US dollars. Plus we have $36,000 in savings, plus land valued at 80,000 US dollars. And so, okay, very good. And so that should be sufficient for your education. And do you have any scholarships?
No.
Why
don't
not?
have. Because my university only give the university when I enroll.
Only
So
gives
as
the
soon-
scholarships.
As,
Only.
as soon as
yeah.
I get the visa, I will get these
Okay.
scholarships.
Once you grant my visa,
Yeah.
then I will be able to apply for scholarship. And once you grant my visa, I will be able to apply for a scholarship. Okay, great, very good. And what qualifies you to be a student in the United States and receive your visa today, Ashira?
Official, I am academically prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I have strong academic records.
Mm-hmm.
I have completed my high school scoring 3.5 GPA.
Mm-hmm.
I was grown up in English learning society.
Okay. Okay, I grew up in English medium
I
schools.
grew up in English medium school, so I won't have language barriers.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I'm financially free
Mm-hmm.
and mentally prepared to go there and study.
Okay, academically prepared.
Yeah, and my career plans are fixed.
Mm-hmm.
So that will ensure my return when I graduated
Okay.
from my bachelor
Okay.
degree.
And so I'll be returning back to Nepal with the skills and knowledge that I've gained from my studies to benefit my family and society in the field of
Accounting.
accounting. Okay, very good. All right, I'm so happy to grant your visa today, Ashira.
Thank
Yes, very good job. Keep it up and be able to answer those questions very simply and clearly. Okay. And so that will be so important, because the number one reason for denial in the past was the officer was not convinced that the students had enough financial ability to cover their expenses. So therefore, they would have to work illegally or drop out. And so it's so important that you can show very clearly. We have combined annual income of $35,000 from our businesses and rentals, and we have a savings of $36,000 and land valued at $80,000, officer. So very quickly you put up everything. Then they can ask you the side questions and you answer those very simply and clearly. And instead of a small shop, I would say a retail store. And then and I would just say my father's transportation business and Ashira Transportation was started in 2010, and my mother's business in 2015. And so running for many years. Okay, very good. All right, and see you tomorrow. Okay, great. Please send in 2 students, one for me, one from Hayden, please.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, so again, we just had a wonderful student. She's getting ready to study accounting in the United States. And so why not you? Why not you today? Give a call at our number right now. Give us a call, get the information, come into our office. We're located in Pokhara, Nepal, in Chipledhunga area, in Neva Gully, in the Bishwa Maitri Basha building. Please come in. Gumba, please go there. And Malati, please come in. Yeah.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you today?
I'm good, officer.
Good. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application to study in the United States. First of all, Malati, please tell me, what is the cost of your education?
My cost of attendance is 23,200.
33,200.
23,000.
Okay, 23,000.
Yeah.
That's total living expenses and tuitions and fees and everything. Okay, 23,000. Just say around about 23,000. Okay, 23,000 times 4 is 92,000, and so 92,000. That's a lot of money. 4 years of education, almost a yes, so expensive. So how are you going to afford this? Who will be your sponsor?
Officer, my parents are my sponsor. My dad is a businessman. He owns a jewelry shop, and my mom owns a boutique. From that, my father annual income is $27,000, and my mom annual income is $10,000, and the total annual income is $37,000. And beside that, my parents also have the saving of $45,000, which is going to be used for my further education.
Okay. You have land.
Yes, officer.
You know the land value. Okay, it might be wise to go ahead and find out how much all of your land is valued at. It should have it on your tax. Every year your parents pay tax on the land and property, and so we have property valued at we have property valued at this amount. So again, that's, you add that to it. So my parents are in the jewelry and beauty, have jewelry and business and beauty businesses, and they have a combined annual income of 45,000 US dollars, or 37,000 US dollars, plus we have a savings of 45,000 US dollars, plus we have land valued at, or properties valued at this amount. Okay, and so that way it very quickly shows them you have enough funds to take care of all of your education without a problem. Okay, very good. And so again, because that was the number one reason why denials in the past, and so you want to make it very clear we have sufficient funds to cover all of my education. Yeah, officer. Okay, very good. And tell me, what qualifies you to be a student in the United States, Malati?
Officer, I am a genuine student, and
I'm academically prepared.
I'm academically prepared, and
What was your GPA?
My GPA is 2.85.
Okay.
I have maintained my F1 visa rule and regulation.
I will maintain.
I will maintain
the F1 visa
F1
rules.
visa rules and regulation.
Yeah. Yet, I'm financially fit to cover all of my expenses for my full study period.
I'm financially fit to cover my full study period.
That's full study expenses.
Full study expenses.
Yeah. And I'm returning back to Nepal with the skills and knowledge that I've gained to benefit my family and society in the field of chemistry. I'm returning back to Nepal with the skills and knowledge that I've gained from my studies to benefit my family and society in the field of chemistry. Okay, very good, Malati. I'm so happy to grant you a visa to study in the United States. Good job. Yeah, and you can go ahead and wait for me. Let the next student know that I'm ready. Yeah.
Everything, and I have, you're very confident getting this visa, and so you're just listing off reason after reason as this is why I should. Right. Okay. Well, very good. I'm actually seeing a lot of growth. I think
Yes, very good. And please come.
more confidence.
Okay, again, that we've got one student after another coming for a visa interview practice. Why not you? Why don't you come in today, start your visa interview practice to get your visa to study in the United States? Let us begin. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner. Please give me your full name.
My name is Anisa Thapa.
Anisa, please tell me, what is your COE?
My CO
How are you
is
doing
23,200 USD.
23,200. Okay, so that's quite a bit. In 4 years' time, that's 92,000 US dollars. And so that's a lot of money, Anissa. Who will be your sponsor to cover all this?
Official, my parents will sponsor all my education and living expenses in the US. Should I incorporate? And my father has his own business, and he also, my father has his own business of construction supply and harbor materials, and my mother
Okay,
is
a little bit less up and down. Okay, my father has a has a business of supplying construction materials.
and my mother is a government school teacher, and their total combined income is around 40,000 USD. Besides that, we have also savings in my father's accounts of around 35,000 USD.
Okay, do you have land,
Yes,
property?
Yes, we
What
have
is the
also,
value?
around 140k USD, which is converted into cash if necessary, and we
Okay.
also earn rent from that property of around 4,000 USD.
Okay, so 4,000 plus your parents' businesses?
Yes.
How much?
Around 40,000 USD, and we have
Annual
also-
income,
annual income,
covering
and-
both the business and the rentals.
and we have also savings in my father's account.
Okay, your father's business again?
Yes, in Butwal.
What's the name of his business?
Dipali Construction Supplies.
Construction, Nepali Construction Supplies. And your mother's business?
School government teacher.
School government teacher, okay? Great. And so, okay, this is the way I would put it. My father has a construction supply business, and my mother is a government teacher. Plus, we have rentals, and with a combined annual income of 40,000 US dollars, 40,000. Plus, we have a savings amounting to savings.
Savings of around 35,000.
35,000 US dollars, and land valued at 140,000 US dollars, 140,000 US dollars. Okay, so what you're trying to do again is put the big picture out there in front to show them you have sufficient funds. And so my father has a construction supply business, and my mother's a government school teacher, plus we have rentals, and totaling an annual income of 40,000 US dollars. Plus we have a savings in place of 35,000 US dollars. Plus we have land valued at 140,000 US dollars, officer. So we have sufficient funds to cover for all of my education. Okay, very good. So they're trying, because again, the number one reason students were declined in the past was that they couldn't show sufficient funds for their education. All right, so you want to show it very clearly for the officer to see that. Okay, very good. Please tell me, Anissa, why do you qualify to be a student in the United States and receive your visa today?
Official, I am qualified to study in the United States because I am a model student, and I have set a good standard for others, and I have also become financially stable, and I have all the finances to cover all my living expenses, and I have also secured good marks in my high school level, which will qualify me to study in the US.
Okay, so this is the way I would put these things. That, officer, I'm a sincere student, academically prepared for my studies in the United States. I'm academically prepared. I'm financially fit to cover for all of my expenses during my full study period. That my English proficiency is strong. And having grown up in an English medium and scored well on my English proficiency test, I will maintain all the visa rules, and I'm returning back to Nepal with the skills and knowledge that I've gained from my studies to benefit my family and society in the field of
Medical health.
medical
Health sector.
in the field of medical health, in field of public health, or field of, what is your major again?
Biology.
Biology. In the field of medical sciences. I'd say medical sciences, in the field of medical sciences. Okay, very good. All right, we'll meet you tomorrow. Have a great day, and I'm happy to grant your visas. Good job, Anissa. Please, Kumbu.
How are you today?
Good morning. How are you today? Good. Great to see you today. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your visa application. First of all, please tell me, what is your cost of education?
What is your
The
chosen
cost of
field?
education is
My total salary is 23,200
Okay.
and tuition and fees.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to write it down. Okay, 23. Approximately 23,000. That's approximately 92,000 for 4 years study, right? You're doing 4 years bachelor's.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a lot of money. Who will be your sponsor for that?
My family will be my sponsor. And my father runs my agriculture business. It's around income 10,000 USD.
Okay, just put it all together for me. All the income sources and total.
Total 53,000 USD.
Okay, so that's your father's agricultural business,
And brother.
and
Brother.
yeah, and
Brother work in Spain.
yeah, brooder.
Brother.
Brooder business. So okay, so agricultural business we say. So what's the first one? She's doing agricultural business, and then
My brother is working abroad.
okay, your import. You have an export business. No, your brother's working abroad. Okay, your brother is working abroad. Okay, so my father has an agricultural business, and my brother is working abroad as your brother's post as a chef.
Safe cook.
I would just say chef. Chef, they understand that's a cook. Yeah, as a chef. So my brother's working abroad has been working abroad as a chef for how many years?
Past 10 years.
Past 10 years. Okay. Is he a single man? Is he married or unmarried? Your brother?
How do you plan to?
Does he have family, children?
My parents are
2 children. Okay. So, and his annual income?
23,000 USD.
23,000. So he's tied up with his family a lot. So he can add. And your father's annual income?
10,000 USD.
10,000. Any other income?
And my another brother work in Japan.
Japan. And his annual income?
20,000 USD.
20,000. And does he have family? Children? No. Is he married? Okay. All right. So this is how I would put it. My father and my brothers will be my sponsor officer. My father has an agricultural business. I have one brother working in Japan and another for the past how many years?
What do you expect your CEO?
5 years. And your father's had his agricultural business for how many years?
25.
25. My father's been running an agricultural business for 25 years. My eldest brother has been working in Japan. Eldest brother, Jeto. Yeah. So my eldest brother has been working in Japan for the past 5 years, and as what is his post? Your brother in Japan. What manager?
Restaurant manager.
Restaurant. So my brother's been working as a manager in Japan for the past 5 years, and my other brother's been working in Spain as a chef for the past how many years? 10 years. So my brother's been working as a chef for the past year. Together they generate an annual income of 20 plus.
20 plus 10.
Okay, so that's 53,000 US dollars. Plus we have savings of how much savings?
50,000 USD.
50,000 USD savings. Okay, and then you have land. You have land.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the land value?
And that is 60,000 USD.
$60,000 USD. Okay, so this is the way I would put it, Kumbu, just to make it very clear for them. That my family, my father's agricultural business, my brother working in Japan, and my brother working in Spain have an annual income of 53,000 US dollars, plus we have a savings of 50,000 US dollars, plus we have land valued at 60,000 US dollars. Okay, very good. All right, so you're trying to make a big picture of a lot of money to cover your expenses, because your expenses are high for 4 years period. And they may ask you, have you received a visa? I mean, not a visa. Have you received a scholarship? Why not? Okay, it's the policy of my university to grant the scholarships after we receive our visa. Once you grant my visa officer, I'll be able to apply for my scholarship. Once you grant my visa, I'll be able to apply for my scholarship. Okay, very good. All right, tell me, Kumbu, what qualifies you to be a student in the United States and receive your visa today?
I qualified to United
Officer?
States. Officer, I qualified to United States of America.
I would just say I'm an officer. I'm academically prepared for my studies in the United States.
My academic is strong, and my English proficiency is also strong, and my financial cover all my expenses in youth and pay, and I will maintain your fund visa rules. And I am returned back to my home country Nepal with skills, with gain any skills.
With the skills and knowledge that I've gained to benefit my family and society in the field of agribusiness.
Yes.
All right, I'm so happy to grant your visa, study in the United States. Good job, Kumbo. Keep polishing that last part, okay? I'm academically prepared to study in the United States. My English proficiency is strong. I'm financially fit to cover for all of my expenses during my full study period. And I will abide by all the visa rules and regulations. And I'm returning back to Nepal with the skills and knowledge that I've gained to benefit my family and society in the field of agribusiness. Very good. I'm so happy to grant your visa. Good job. Keep it up. See you tomorrow. And so we have so many good students here. Why not join our students? Why not get started today? Why not? It's it'll be such a great thing. You know, this is like an investment of a lifetime. We'll invest in your bright future. So give us a call at the number listed. Welcome. Good morning, Ria. How are you today?
Fine, how are
Good,
you?
good. You can just push that aside. Please tell me, Ria. Let me think of a good question for you. Yes. What is your COE?
My total cost of attendance is $23,200.
Okay, so I would say just round it off around $23,000 US per annum, officer, and so that comes to say $92,000 US for 4 years of study. Ria, that's a lot of money. Who will be your sponsor for that?
My parents will be my sponsor.
What do your parents do, Ria?
My father, he works as a manager in an international company in Qatar, and he earns around $23,000 annually. My mother, she owns a restaurant in my hometown, and she earns around $22,000.
What's the name of your mother's restaurant?
It's a little big cafe, and we have just renovated a new cafe around my hometown.
Okay, Little Big Cafe. Okay, how many years has she been running that cafe?
She has been running since 15 years.
Okay, 15 years. How long has your father been working abroad?
23 years.
23 years, okay. So that's a long time. And what is your total annual income between your father's employment and your mother's business? Total annual
Combined,
Combined.
it would be around $45,000
Okay,
annually.
very good. And do you have savings in place?
Yeah, they have saved $38,000 significantly for my studies, and also they have their own savings for the household works as well.
Okay. Do you have land?
Yes, we do have a land.
What's the value of your land?
Well, in Nepal, it's 1 crore, so I think $100,000.
Okay, so just go ahead and change it so you can say that very clearly. And so this is the way I would put it. Officer, that my father's been working abroad for the past 23 years, and my mother has her own retail business, and together they have an annual income of combined $45,000 US. Plus we have a savings in place for my education of 38,000 US. Plus we have land valued at and so that way very quickly he sees you have this annual income and combined annual income, and then he'll break it. He may ask you side questions to break it down. What does your father do? What has your father been doing for the past 23 years? Tell me about your mother's business. He may ask side questions, and so be prepared to answer the side questions. But if you just put it right front, we have an annual income of this, combined annual income of this, savings of this amount, and land value of this amount. Quickly, you can see you have sufficient funds to cover for all of your education. Okay,
Do you have to mention land as well?
I would say that because it puts up another big dollar value.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? The more money he hears, then the more money he thinks that you're going to be able to take care of your education without having to work illegally or to drop out of school. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Have you received a scholarship?
No, sir.
Why not?
They see they provide the scholarship only for the students who have good grades. Well, even though I had a good grade, they did not write me.
Okay, which university?
Southwest Minnesota State.
Okay, I think so I think it's this is where I would put it. Officer, Southwest Minnesota's university policy is to grant scholarships after visa approval. After visa approval. Once you approve my visa, then I can apply for scholarship, officer. Yeah, I will. Okay, very good. All right. So tell me, Riyadh, how do you qualify to be a student in the United States and receive your visa today? What qualifies you?
I'm a registered nurse in Nepal, and I did Duolingo, and I scored 125 out of 160. And also my English is proficient, and I'm a really good student. So I think that I would be qualified for the visa.
Very good. Okay, this is what I would put these 5 things. Officer, I'm academically prepared for my studies in the United States. My English proficiency is strong. I'm financially fit. I'm financially fit to cover for all of my expenses during my full study period, and I will maintain all visa rules. And finally, that I'm returning back to Nepal with all the skills and knowledge that I've gained from my studies to benefit my family and society in the field of psychology. Okay, very good. I'm so happy to grant your visa today.
Thank you.
So those 5 things, try to polish them, make them very smooth and natural.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah, okay, great. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Have a great day.
For my future,
Good morning. How are you feeling, my champion?
Fine, what about this?
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you. I'm going to ask you a few questions. First of all, my name is Craig Phillips. I'm your officer today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Ayush.
Ayush, please tell me, what is your COE?
My COE is $23,200.
23,000. That's a lot of money. 4 years, that comes out to $92,000 plus. And so tell me, who will be your sponsor for this?
My mom is my primary sponsor. She is a well-known doctor here in Nepal. For IVF treatment, she earns like approximately $31,000 annually from her jobs and her clinics. And also we have some rental properties here at Pokhara and back at Chipledhunga district in Nepal, from where we generate $9,000. My total family income is $39,000 to $40,000 approximately.
Do you have savings in place, Ayush?
Yes, we have $43,000 of savings, which I can use in my emergency cases, and we have also some lands and
What is your
properties.
land value, property value?
My total land and property value goes across $100,000 plus, and but there will no any emergency cases because me and mom has properly managed all things, and we have already think about my 4 years as well.
So this is the way that I would place that question, that who will be your sponsor? My mother will be my primary sponsor, officer. She's a well-known doctor in Pokhara, having an IVF clinic and generating an annual income of approximately $39,000 US. On top of that, we have land, you have property rentals, bringing in how much?
Sorry?
It's your property rental and your
My property rental is $5,000. Land is I have given land to farmer in South
Yeah, okay, that's
$4,000.
okay. So that's
9,000.
9,000 plus your mother's income of 31, so approximately $40,000 US dollars. Okay, approximately 40. So we have between my mother's IVF clinic and the property rentals, we generated an income of approximately $40,000 US dollars per annum. In addition to this, we have savings of 30. How much did you say in place?
43.
23,000. 43,000 US dollars, and then our land is valued at over 100,000 US dollars. And so put that big thing simply without expanding it too big, because the shorter and sweeter you can make it, but with a big picture, we have this amount annually, we have this amount in savings, and this one, we have land valued at this amount. So you see you have plenty of money to cover for all of your education. Yeah. Okay, very good. Ayush, tell me, what qualifies you to be a student in the United States?
as my GPA is 3.32 in my science stream, and I have scored 6.5 in my arts test. And I am a genuine student. I love to study. I love to do experiments, and that qualifies me for studying.
Okay, all right. Okay, this is the way I would put it. Officer, I'm a genuine student, academically prepared for my studies in the United States. That my English proficiency is strong. My finances are fit to cover for all of my expenses during my full study period. I will abide by all the visa rules, and I'm returning back to Nepal with all the skills and knowledge that I've gained to benefit my family and society in the field of computer science, or in the field of artificial intelligence. In the field of artificial intelligence.
But otherwise, it's a good
Okay. Got it? Questions?
And what are your plans?
Very good. I'm so happy to grant your visa today. Yes. You're good. You're doing great. Keep up the good work, and we're getting prepared. When's the visa interview?
July 10.
Yeah, coming up, coming up. You'll be ready. You'll be ready. You're already ready. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
You
Aish.
just said the same thing.
Yes. Rupesh, how are you today?
I'm absolutely fine. sir.
Fanta, you look absolutely fine. Chamak is evident.
Also, today is a little bit, I have personal things to do.
Okay.
So I want to...
Shorten. Okay. All right, let's begin. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
So my name is Chipledhunga. I have recently graduated from the IHSM University of Japan. So.
Wow, excellent. And please tell me that what is your COE for study in the United States?
So it's a $25,000. It's a COA, whereas my $2,000 is the scholarship I got from the Upstate University.
Okay, and so but still that's quite a bit of money for 2 years of study. How do you justify spending that money for 2 more years of study?
Well, so it's the COA is for only 1 year, and my stepfather who is living in the United States.
First of all, my question was, how do you justify that expense for your education? I mean, why do you think it's important to spend so much money for your education?
Well, so obviously, United States has already very expenses in terms of living cost and many more things. And I think the tuition fee of the Western University is around $8,000, whereas the living cost and the many more expenses will be cost more, around what do you call it?
Okay, so I would simplify it down to say, an officer, a master's degree from the United States holds a lot of weight. With that, plus I will gain skills and knowledge that I could gain from no other country, and so it is worth the investment, officer. Yeah, so you're showing it's worth the investment to be studying there at that particular institution in the United States. Okay, very good. And so your stepfather, you say, will be your sponsor. What does your stepfather do?
So he's general foreman carpenter at Union Carpenter, and his annual income is $75,000. From past 24 years, he's having a permanent resident card in the from the United States, and I think.
Did he sponsor your studies in Japan?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So my stepfather, who sponsored my studies in Japan, will also sponsor my studies in the United States. He is a union carpenter in the state of Alaska, earning $75,000 per annum.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll try this.
Yes. Okay. Very good.
He sponsored my all the education fee while I was in Japan, and right now he also going to sponsor all my tuition cost and the living expenses while I will doing masters in the United States, and he is right now in general foreman carpenter at the Alaska Estate in Fairbanks City, and his annual income is $75,000. And I think it will be sufficient for my all the expenses while it will cost in the United States.
Okay, do you have any savings?
Yes, sir. From my personal, I have little bit savings, which is around 3 lakhs in my own personal bank, and whereas with our family, we have around 10 lakhs rupees in the Standard Chartered account. And there is also 2 houses in the Pokhara metropolitan city, and we have approximately about $25,000 to $1,000 per monthly rental income. So.
25,000 monthly, so that it will come to So try to give me the whole full 1 year annum per annum. Okay, so this is how I would place it. Officer, that my stepfather, who sponsored my education in Japan, has been working for the past how many years?
24 years.
Past 24 years in Alaska as a general, as a union carpenter, and generating an annual income of $75,000. Plus, we have land rentals. 3 houses, and plus we have a savings in place of several thousand US dollars, and so we have sufficient funds to cover for my full expenses, officer, for my 2-year study period. Okay, very good. So you want to make that sure. Have you received a scholarship or assistantship?
Yes, I got a 2000 scholarship from the Webster University.
Okay, that's what's called, we call it token scholarship, just to invite you. And so I received a token scholarship for Webster to enroll in their university. But once that my visa is approved, then I can apply for
Further scholarship.
yeah, for further scholarship. Once you grant my visa, I
Once you grant my visa.
Okay. All right. Final question. Please tell me, Rupesh, what qualifies you to be a student in the United States?
Well, sir, I couldn't see my future that I'm a general student, but you can see from past academic history. While I was in Japan, I was a very confident, very hardworking student, and I have also have the international.
What was your percentage?
It's a 2.27 GPA, sir, due to the COVID pandemic, sir. Okay. And also I did my graduation project. Air Sherpa has the prime sports from the at the university, and right now it's features in the official website. So there is a proof that I'm a very much genuine and with a bright and a clear future for my for the future. Whereas
what was your high school GPA?
It's 59
percentage. Okay.
So it will be 100%.
Okay.
59.
It's a little low, but yeah, I think it's okay. And then let's go again back to your senior year, your bachelor's year, your 4th year. You did 4 years. Your 4th year of study. What was your GPA?
Well, it was at the final semester. I got a 3.7 GPA, sir.
Okay, that's what I would put. That's what I would put forth. Let's say my final semester, I scored 3.7, officer. I continually, though I started weak, and that I grew stronger and stronger every semester, and until I earned a 3.7 in my final semester, officer. So I'm academically prepared for my studies. My English proficiency is strong.
Is strong. I got a 115 score in the during English tests. And besides that, I'm very much positive and a genuine student, and I'm very excited to pursue my master's in the United States.
And I'll be returning back to Nepal.
Yeah, I'll be returning back to my Nepal
with all the skills and knowledge that I've gained.
With all the skills and knowledge that I've gained,
to benefit my family and society.
It will benefit my family and the country
in the field of
tourism sector here in Nepal.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, very good. Well, I'm so excited to grant your visa, Rupesh. Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. When's your interview date? Oh, you're still not yet. Okay, we have time. Okay, keep polishing. Keep polishing. Okay, you're welcome. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Wow, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, officer.
Good, great. My name's Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My full name is Prakash Acharya.
Yeah, Prakash, please tell me what would be the cost of your education?
So the cost of my education is $25,000 for 1 year.
Okay, that's $100,000 for 4 years?
I'm going for masters, so that will be $50,000.
That's still a lot of money. Who will be your sponsor for this?
So my sponsor will be my parents.
What do they do?
They are involved in business for more than 25 years. My mom, she runs a grocery retail shop, and my dad is into hardware stores.
Okay, this is the way I would put it. Officer, that my parents will be my sponsors, that my father has a hardware business, and my mother has a which business?
Grocery.
Okay, I would say retail business. My father has a hardware business, and my mother a retail business with a combined annual income of
$40,000.
$40,000 US. Plus, we have a savings in place,
I have savings of around $36,000
and plus we have land, or we have property valued at
at $100,000.
$100,000 US. Okay, so that big thing: combined annual income, savings, and land value. And so that obviously you have plenty of money to cover for all of your expenses. Before that was a concern. The person may not have enough funds. They may have to work illegally or drop out of school. So they don't want that to happen to you. So you show combined annual income, and then they may ask you some side questions. How long has your father been running the hardware business? How many years?
My dad has been running it for more than 25 years.
And your mother's retail business?
Similarly, my mom also, her business is also as old as my dad's business.
25 plus years.
25 plus years.
Okay, very good. And it sounds like you have everything set in place then for your education. But were you granted a scholarship?
As officer, I was granted a scholarship of around $2,000.
Okay, that's what we call a token scholarship, just to invite you to come. And so it doesn't really amount to too much in the long run, but compared to the cost of education. But so I received a token scholarship of $2,000, and then once you grant my visa, I'll be able to apply for more scholarship. Very good, very good. Well, tell me, why do you qualify? How do you qualify to be a student in the United States? Receive your visa today. What qualifies you?
How are you today?
I have completed my bachelor degree in Nepal. I have completed in business administration,
Well, of course, my name is
and I have been a quite good student here in Nepal. And I believe that I can contribute a lot in the US too.
Right.
As well as I can also contribute to Nepal after coming back from USA after completing my degree officer.
Very good, very good. All right. This is the way that I would put it. Officer, that I'm a sincere student, academically prepared for my studies in the United States. And what was your GPA?
My GPA was 2.67 officer.
Okay. Well, that's fine. And your final semester GPA?
The final semester GPA
Final year.
was 2.90.
9. So yeah. Okay. So you finished strong. So that's good. And please, and my English proficiency is strong. And my finances are fit to cover for all of my expenses, and I will maintain all of the visa rules, and I'm returning back to Nepal with the skills and knowledge that I've gained to benefit my family and society in the field of
digital marketing.
In the field of digital marketing. Very good. Mr. Acharya, I'm happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Good job. Keep it up. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, officer.
Yeah, welcome. You too. All right, so you've been watching the visa interviews, and they've been so good. The students are so brilliant, and why not you? Why not come into our office and get started to go to your dream destination? Maybe it's the United States, maybe it's UK, maybe it's another country. Come in, get started wherever you want to go. All right, please come in.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you feeling?
Good. How about you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you. Yeah. This one.
Like a more casual.
My name's Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Pooja BK.
Pooja, please tell me what is your cost of education?
My cost of education are for my
Yes, my cost of education is.
Campus fee is $11,000.
Just put total, please.
25,000.
25,000. Okay, that's over a 4-year period you're studying.
No, that is for 1 year.
1 year.
I'm going for the masters. It is
Master,
of 2.5 years.
So 2.5 years. So that's that's a big chunk of money. That's $75,000. So how do you justify that? I mean, why do you need to do that? That's a lot of money to spend.
Yes, but the US education system is stronger, and the degree I will get is most respected in the world. So I will get the knowledge and the skill that I can implement back here in Nepal.
Okay,
It will be beneficial for me in other way.
Very good, very good. And so please tell me, who will be your sponsor?
My husband and my parents will be sponsoring for all my expenses.
What does your family do?
My husband is in military. His annual income is $20,000 US. My father, he has been working in the Dubai in the Transguard company as a working manager. For his annual income is $25,000 US. And my mother, she has a restaurant here back in hometown, so her annual income is 20,000. Besides this, we have a land properties and saving of 45,000 US.
Okay, so this is how I would put it. That officer, my husband's is working as a military officer.
Yes.
You said as a military officer, and my father's been working abroad as manager. Did you say?
Yes.
Yeah. Operations manager. And my mother has a retail business. Is that correct? I'm saying that correctly. With a combined annual income of combined. What is the three incomes plus any rentals?
5,000.
How much?
55.
55, with a combined annual income of 55,000. Plus we have a savings in place of 45,000. Plus we have land. We have property valued at. Any idea how much the property value is? Okay, you might just try to find out for your family how much your property value is. Okay. See, what you're trying to do is show in the big picture we have sufficient funds to cover for my full education. So take that doubt out of the officer's mind that you're not going to work illegally, that you're not going to have to drop out from your studies, and so that you'll have plenty to cover. So your combined annual income plus your savings plus your land value shows big figures. If you break it down into we earn 2,000 from this and 1,000, first of all, it's boring to the officer to hear all these numbers, and the second of all, it sounds small compared to the big one, and so the big amount is what looks really nice. Then he may ask you, so what does your husband do? What does your father do? What does your mother do? Then you can break it down from that. Okay, very good. Okay, got it? So again, you want to make it short and sweet at the beginning, then he can ask you any side questions from that. Okay? Have you received a scholarship?
Yes, I have got a 2,000 scholarship from my university.
Okay, that's what we call a token scholarship, just to attract you to come to the university. And but you want to you say, officer, I've received a token scholarship. Token, like it's a token is a token of something, and so or an invitation scholarship of 2,000. And but once you grant my visa, then I will apply. That I will be able to apply for more scholarships. I will be able to apply for more scholarships. Once you grant my visa, I will apply for more scholarships.
Once you grant my visa, I will apply for more scholarships.
Very good, excellent, good, and you'll get those scholarships. I'm so happy to hear you. Good job, Pooja, and we'll look forward to seeing you then on tomorrow. Yeah, we'll practice. Have a great day. Yeah, you can sit. Just have a seat. Okay, so we're so excited to be able to interview these students. They're so brilliant, and it's so fun to do that. And so I just encourage you to come into our office today. Give us a call at the number that's listed. We have a dynamite office manager, Selena. She does a fantastic job, and we're just so happy to be able to have her help assist our students. And we're so excited for you to meet our president and CEO, Suresh Ting, who benefits every single student. So I just encourage you, come in today, get started with the process. We're waiting for another student, should come shortly. Please stay online with us.
My mother owns a local restaurant in our hometown called Transit Restaurant, operating for 6 years. She owns annually $15,000.
Okay, and what did you say she did?
She runs a restaurant, local restaurant in our hometown.
I see. And what is the name of that restaurant?
Transit Restaurant.
I see. Okay, very good. Have you received any scholarships or financial aid for your education?
No, sir.
Okay. And do you have any savings in place?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what are they?
We have saving around $36,200.
Let's talk a little bit about health.
We have worked for property
The great thing is to stay hydrated. With the hot weather, really, we perspire more and we exhale more moisture, and so we're losing moisture. So make sure you stay hydrated. It's so important. So important. And then you want to keep your energy level up by having some snacks perhaps in between the meals, and perhaps a protein bar, perhaps a fruit of some kind, and that really helps boost us between meals and keeps our energy level going strong. On top of that, it's important to get every night a good night's rest. As a student, many times we think that I don't really need it. I can go on a few hours of sleep, but really to function in our tip-top shape, we want to be able to have 7-8 hours of sleep generally per night to benefit at our top level. And so you'll be able to soak up more information, you'll be able to remember things better, you'll be able to focus and concentrate on answering problems and questions. And so getting a good night's sleep is also so vitally important. So I just encourage you to get a good night's sleep. Things that benefit your sleep are to have a time to before you go to sleep, at least 2 hours ahead, finish your eating, so your body's done its major digestion or finishing it up by the time you lie down. Then number 2 is you want to cut your screen off, all your screens off, phones, computers, laptops, everything, at least an hour before you go to sleep. So again, the light emitted from the screens tends to keep our mind awake, wake us up. And if you cut it off an hour before, then your mind starts settling down, ready for a good sleep. And so otherwise, if you just look at your screen right up until the time you lay down, your mind is still so awake, and so you want to start putting it to sleep at least an hour before you lie down. And then before you lie down, do a little bit of a massage on your body, stretches, relaxation, and these things will help benefit your body. Just relax. Take perhaps a warm bath, drink a little herbal tea. That's the relaxing type of tea. The chamomile tea is supposed to be very relaxing. Get the lavender oil, an essential oil, lavender oil, and just rub it a little bit on your face where you can breathe that lavender oil, and it relaxes you. You can rub it into the temple and head and just relaxes your muscles. And as you breathe it in, it relaxes your full nervous system and lowers your blood pressure. So that's very helpful to go to sleep. Then you want to make sure your pillow is comfortable, your sheets are comfortable, everything is comfortable for you to just lie down and get a good sleep. Then you want to try to soundproof your room and keep it cool and keep your light blocked from your eyes. And so those things are important. So that's the cooling, so you can use a fan to keep it cool, or AC. And then that sound also breaks up the background sounds of motorbikes and dogs barking and things that can we may not wake up, but our brain wakes up a little bit and it disturbs our sleep. So those background noise, to get it eliminated as much as possible. A fan or an air conditioner, those humming sound helps block out that other sound. So it's what we call white noise and helpful for us. And then, or you can have earplugs. So all those things reduce that background sound. And then finally, you want to have something to either blocks all the light in your room or something, eye mask at nighttime, because if there's bright light in the room, even through your eyelids, still some light comes through. It's not fully blocking the light. So something covering your eyes will be valuable. Okay, that will give you a good night's rest. All right, I'll give you some more tips here shortly. We have another student that's just arrived.
Hello,
Welcome.
sir. How are you?
I'm fine. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My full name is Prabhishan.
Probably Sean, so nice seeing you today. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application.
Sure.
What is your COE?
My COA is $23,200.
Okay, over 23,000 times 4 years. That's 92,000. How do you justify? That's a lot of money to go abroad and study. You can study in Nepal, then you can study in India. Why do you have to go all the way and spend so much money?
Officer, I want to study from USA rather than other country because US offer unique opportunity to learn from some of the best in the field of hospitality management, like Dr. Yumi Lee. While other countries also have a good education institution, but the diverse perspective and resources available in the US is unmatched with other.
So it'll be a good investment for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it will give you the best degree in hospitality management, and it'll give us skills and knowledge that you could gain anywhere in the world. Okay, well, that sounds like it's worth the money then to invest in. But that is a lot of money. Who will be your sponsor?
My respective parents will sponsor my education. Should I tell you about their profession and income?
Please tell me your combined annual income.
My combined annual income is $45,000, officer.
Okay, and what do your parents do?
My father is a retired Indian Army and he is still serving. His post is Subdar Major, and my mother also local restaurant in our hometown called Transit Restaurant, operating for 6 years. Furthermore, we have the worth of property $30,000 so that we can utilize it in emergency.
Okay. And we hope there won't be any emergency, and so perhaps you won't need to say that in emergency. We just say we have land valued at $30,000 US. Okay, so you have your parents, your father's business again. Your father's work.
My father is in retired Indian Army
Okay.
and is still serving.
Serving in the Indian Army. He's serving still with the Indian Army.
Indian Army.
Okay, today he's there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so he retired, but he's still serving.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
He retired and he came home for a few months, and then again the army officer invited him with the same post. So we have a pension also and the salary also.
Okay, wow. So how many years has he been serving?
He has been serving more than 25 years, officer.
Okay, what is his annual income?
His annual income is $25,000.
And his pension?
His pension and annual income is together combined, officer.
Okay, and your mother's income?
My mother income is $15,000.
What business does she have?
She run a local restaurant in our hometown.
Local restaurant.
Yes,
Okay, very good. And so how much savings do you have?
Yes, we have saving around $36,000.
$36,000. So you have a combined annual income of $35,000. Did you say?
My combined annual income is $40,000.
$40,000. You have rental?
No, sir.
No. Okay, no problem. So we have my father being a retired officer from the Indian Army, and now resuming his duties as an officer. He has pension and salary combining at $25,000 US. Plus, my mother has a restaurant and earning an average of $10,000 annually, or $15,000 annually, and we have a savings of 36. Did you say?
Yes.
$36,000, and we have land value. No, we don't have land. So you had. So we have savings of $36,000 US. Okay, and okay, very good. And did you receive a scholarship?
No, officer, I haven't received any scholarship.
Why not?
Officer, the program I select doesn't offer a scholarship to an international student at my level. However, I am financially prepared to support for my family, and my decision to choose this program is based on its strong reputation, curriculum, and the ability of scholarship or the ability of education it offers, not on the base of scholarship.
Are you planning to work while you're in the United States?
No, officer.
Okay, good.
No, officer. I'll be focusing on my studies.
You don't
Okay, make it very clear. I'm focusing on my studies
because when you use
to get my degree.
even though
Okay, very good.
it's kind
And
of
tell me, what qualifies you to be a student in the United States? What qualifies you? Why should I give you the visa today?
Officer, I am fully prepared and academically prepared as I have been studying in English boarding school for more than 10 years. Also, I have given my IELTS test to improve my grammar, language, and skill also. And I am financially prepared, and I will return back to home, my country Nepal, after completing my study.
Wow, very good, Prabhu John. I'm so happy to grant your
Thank you,
visa.
sir. Have a great day.
You too. You're doing a great job.
can I get some feedback like, am I answering naturally?
You're sounding more and more naturally. I encourage you, again, watch those videos, USA videos, and keep imitating them in a mirror. And so just anything about, say, your major, your interests, your hospitality business in the United States. And so, you can just Google it up, hospitality business in the United States. And so, or hospitality studies in the United States. And then listen, and then pause it, and then repeat it. Same way the person said it, then you repeat it back, probably, John.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, great. See you tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Another fantastic student. We're so excited to be able to have these good students. Hey, hello, how are you doing? Good. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
Officer, my full name is Yuki.
Yuki, please tell me, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
Officer, I'm going to USA on the F1 visa for my master's journey. I'm pursuing MBA specialization in analytics at the Webster University.
What is your COE?
My COE is 28,000.
$28,000. So that's a lot of money. And so 2 years, $28,000, and so that's like $38,000. $58,000. That's a lot of money. How do you justify that?
Officer, both my parents.
I mean, how do you justify spending that much money? You can get your degree here in Nepal and not spend all $58,000.
So, officer, my degree specialization in analytics. It is unfortunately not found in Nepal. And
okay, the United States has the strongest degree worldwide, and so it's recognized to be the most prestigious degree. And so, and plus the skills and knowledge that I will gain in the United States has the strongest sector in analytics worldwide. That this will place me in the top tier of the workforce, or in you're planning to join the workforce. Is that correct?
yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And so that very good, and so that's a lot of money. But who will be your sponsor, Yuki?
Both the parents are going to sponsor for my education officer.
Tell me what your parents do.
So my father has been involved into the tourism industry for more than 25 years. He owns tours and travels company.
You're good? Okay.
And from there he owns around 20 lakhs Nepalese rupees annually. Plus,
How much in US dollars, please?
it's around 15,000 US dollars.
15,000.
Plus, my mother has a business, a wholesale and retail business. From there, she earns around 10,000 US dollars. And we have hotels and rental back in my hometown, Chipledhunga, which yearly income is around $20,000. Besides this, we also have a rental property back here in Pokhara, which will be around 5,000 US dollars.
So your combined annual income?
A combined annual income will be $60,000.
$60,000. So my father does this, my mother does this, and we have property rentals with a combined annual income of $60,000 US dollars. Plus, we have a savings in place of how much? $40,000 US dollars. Plus, and as I mentioned, we have land, and that land is the property is valued at over $100,000 US dollars or something. Any idea how much your land is valued? Your property value?
Property value around
Total?
around 100,000.
100,000, around 100,000 US dollars. Okay, very good. So what you're doing is putting the big picture up very front. Who will be your sponsor? My family will be the sponsor, and we have between my father and mother's business plus rental income, we have a combined annual income of $60,000. Plus we have savings of $40,000. Plus we have land value of over $100,000 US dollars. Okay, so very quickly, can see the big picture, and then he may ask you, tell me about your father's business. what does your father do?
So basically he has an tourism company officer.
Tourism company.
Yes.
Where's it located?
It's located at Pokhara officer.
Okay, it's located in Pokhara. It's located in Pokhara, officer. And how many years has he been running this business, Yuki?
So he has been involved in tourism for 25 years, but the office has 10 years.
10 years. For the past 10 years, he's been running this business, officer. And what's the name of the business?
Trans-Himalayan Tours and Travels.
Okay, my father's business, Trans-Himalayan Tours and Travels, has been in operation for the past 10 years, and he's been generating an annual income of $20,000 US. And then tell me about your mother's business.
So my mother's business, she's into wholesale and retail of the clothing industry.
Okay. And then how long has she been running this business?
She's been, it's been 7 years.
7 years. And what's the name of her business?
Maya Fashioning and Stores.
Okay. So my mother's business, Maya Fashioning and Stores, has been running for 7 years, officer, and generates an annual income of $10,000 or
Yes.
$10,000. And together, plus we have the rentals, as I mentioned to you, that and so the rental properties earn an annual income of this amount. Plus we have the savings of this and let the
Our officer hotels back in my city. Rental hotels.
Okay.
We should include that also, yes?
Yes, all your property rentals would include, yeah. Very good, very good. Well, it sounds like you have plenty of money. Did you receive a scholarship?
As officer, I have received $2,500 US.
Okay, that's what we call an invitation scholarship. It's not so big, but it's just an invitation. Officer, I've received an invitation scholarship from Webster University of $2,000. And once you grant, as soon as you grant my visa, then I will be able to apply. As soon as you grant my visa, I will apply for more scholarship.
Yeah, so like those are
so as soon as you grant my visa, I will apply for more scholarship, officer. Yeah, very good. And you can tell me what qualifies you to be a student in the United States?
Obviously, I'm a genuine student, and I have an excellent academic background and a good EPT scores. And I have carefully planned every step from choosing the right university and my plans after the graduation. I am financially fit, and my course also aligns with my career goal. Besides this, I'm a responsible Nepalese citizen, and I will follow the rules and regulations of the United States and all the F1 visa regulations.
Very good, and I'm returning back to Nepal would be the way to close it. I'm returning back to Nepal with all the skills and knowledge that I've gained from my studies to benefit my family and society in the field of business analytics. Okay, great. Excellent job, Yuki. I'm so happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Good. Keep it up. Get that visa. Yeah. See you tomorrow. All right, another fantastic student. And so, yeah, more students coming. Meanwhile, I'm going to power up here. Hey, how are you?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. One moment.
So, do whatever it takes for that.
How are you feeling?
Feeling better. And okay, very good. And when do you have your visa?
July 20.
July 20.
When is your visa interview?
July
Well,
29.
I wish you
So
the
plenty
best
of time still.
And it was Ayush. Okay, very good. Well, thank you so much
All
for
right.
coming in today.
My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Sadhana Thapa from Pokhara.
Sajana, I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. First of all, what is your COA?
23,000 US dollars.
Good morning. How are you today?
Okay, and times 4 years, that's coming out to about 92,000 US dollars. That's a big expense.
Just for my sake,
Why spend so much money and go so far away? You can study it here.
No, officer. Because my field in psychology, and in Nepal there is less scope for the psychologist to do that.
My name is Hayden. And I'm just
Okay,
gonna ask you a few questions.
okay, so there's less. The academic program for psychology students is not so strong, whereas the United States programs in psychology are the strongest. And so with the skills and knowledge that I'll gain for the U.S., I'll be well equipped to be the best psychologist in the future.
Very good. We'll adapt
Okay,
to that.
very good. Okay, so it's an investment for your bright future.
I'm traveling for
Okay, that's good, but that's still a lot of money. Who will be your sponsor for this?
My parents, my father and my mother
I
will
plan to
sponsor
stay for
finance.
2 weeks.
What do your father and mother do?
My father is also pharmacy and my mother is a school teacher, and their both annual income is around 35 to 38,000 US dollar, and we have saving around 38,000 US dollar, which will be sufficient for my study.
Do you have land?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what your property value is? The value of your property?
I think I
Have you ever been outside?
Okay,
your
so
home
please
country?
look that up. It should be up on your parents pay the taxes, so it should be on the tax record. The value of the property. So you want to put up, they have a combined annual income, plus we have of this amount, savings of this amount, plus land value of this amount. The reason I'm saying that is before that in the past, that was the number one reason why students would not get their visa was they didn't think they had enough money to pay for their education. So you want to put it up, we have sufficient funds, these three things. Yeah. And very good. Okay, did you receive a scholarship?
Yes, I have this $1,000 scholarship from South Minnesota University.
Okay, so this is the way I would put it. The Southwest Minnesota has given me an invitation scholarship of $1,000. Yeah. Yeah. And once you grant my visa, then I'll be able to apply for more scholarships. Once you grant my visa, I'll be able to apply for more scholarships. Okay. Why should I grant your visa today? What qualifies you to be a student in the United States?
Oh, well, I'm academically qualified for visa to get my visa, and I will follow all the F1 rules and regulations, and I'm very financially fit to study in the United States.
Okay, and I'm returning back to
Yes, I'm
Nepal
returning, yes.
with the skills and knowledge that I've gained from my studies to benefit my family and society in the field of
I
psychology.
apologize, I can't be of more
Very
help.
good.
I'm sure.
Very good. Well, I'm so happy to grant your visa to study. Good job. Keep it up.
I'd say
See you tomorrow.
Good answer. But I'm sure he'll probably.
So again, another fantastic student getting ready to study psychology. Welcome. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Good.
This is my first interview, sir.
Okay, very good.
Hey,
And I'm here for to build up my confidence.
Very
to
good.
you,
Excellent.
And introduce myself to you.
Very good, very good. My name's Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner. Please give me your full name. Yeah, excuse me one moment.
Hey
Yes.
Craig, do you think we could swap just for this first one? Matab has a B2 visa, and you probably know a lot more.
Yeah, okay. Let's switch out, and then you come back to me. Go ahead to Hayden. He'll interview first, and then come back. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Hey, good to see you again. How are you feeling?
I'm very good, sir.
Good, good. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Mehtab Alam.
Mahesh.
Mehtab Alam.
Mehtab.
Yes.
Mehtab, please tell me, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
I'm traveling for tourism in California.
California?
Yes.
Why California?
California has been always on my travel bucket list. It has the famous places like San Diego, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. I'm excited to visit Hollywood, Golden Gate Bridge, and Alcatraz Island. And there are a lot of natural things, landscape, beaches, zoo.
Please tell me that do you have any family or friends living in California?
Yes, sir. There is my cousin sister who lives in Minnesota state, but mainly this trip is for tourism, and I want to explore California and return back to my home country.
Okay. What are the ties that will bring you back to Nepal?
Yeah, I have very strong ties to Nepal. I'm the only one son in my family. I play a crucial role in managing our clothing business. I have very important responsibilities, including handling stuff, making a key decision, and supporting my family, my wife, and our 11-month baby live here. My parents, they depend on me emotionally and financially. I will definitely return to my home country, especially because we are already planning to celebrate our first year child birthday with whole family, as everything is important. My family, my future are here.
Please tell me about your company's annual income.
Yes, 30. There is my company related to clothes. It is a huge clothing store. Annually, my income is $30,000 to $35,000.
And that's the total store income or your income?
That's my income.
Okay, and the store income then would be much more than
They're much more.
yeah, okay, and that store income is your family, that means you, your father, your brother?
No, me, my parents, my wife, and my child.
Okay, so regarding the business, it would be, it's you and your wife and father and mother running the business, or you and your father running it?
Yes, of course. Me and my father, we are looking our business. Sometimes my wife also take part in our business as in accounting responsibilities.
Do you have other employees?
Yes, officer. There are 4 employees who look after our business because our business are huge.
What do your employees do? What is their
Our employees, they manage our stores. They look after our customers, our clients, and they sell our clothing store.
You have one store?
Yes, there is one store, but it's divided into 2 parts. There are 2 staffs in one store, 2 staff in another store, and me and my father, they look 2 stores.
Okay, and both stores are located in Pokhara?
Yes, of course. It's located in Pokhara, Nepal, in Gaudamov.
Okay, what is the name of your stores?
My store name is King's Clothing Store.
King's Clothing, nice name. Yeah. Okay, and so that the King's Clothing has been running for how many years?
Since 5 years.
5 years. What were you doing prior to this? Before your clothing store, what did you do?
Before I was in Middle East, in Qatar for 10 months, and before that I also worked for UAE for 1.5 years as a supervisor.
Okay, supervisor of a clothing store?
No, that's supervisor for petroleum company.
Petroleum, yes, okay. And you were drilling, they were drilling or?
Yes, I was working as a supervisor and a salesman in a company named Adam.
Adam,
Yes.
was that located in Sharjah or?
Yeah, located in especially Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
But their branches are following all UAE.
Great. Why did you decide to leave them?
Because I have to leave the company. My parents, they are seriously sick, and for some time I returned to the company, but that could not happen, so I cannot move further to my company.
How about your work in Qatar? Your work
Yes,
there?
no, I'm just go for visiting.
Okay.
Since 10 months I visited Qatar, and I spent some time with my friends.
And okay, and you were there for 10 months, but not employed.
No.
Okay. And so, how many months do you plan to be in the United States?
I plan to stay for 2 weeks.
Okay. And what will be the cost of your trip?
I expect around $4,000 to $5,000, including airfare, transport, food, accommodation, and some sightseeing.
How will you sponsor this trip?
My trip is self-sponsored.
Okay. And so that tell me your itinerary of travel while you're during your time in the United States.
Yes, I have prepared a detailed itinerary with the dates, hotel bookings, and I plan to visit.
Okay. And so you'll go to Los Angeles first, or?
Yes, I plan to visit first Los Angeles, and I will spend 4 to 5 days in Los Angeles, and 3 to 4 days for San Diego, and maybe 2 to 3 days for San Francisco.
Okay, very good. So 3 cities. Any other places you're planning to visit?
No, officer. I just plan for 3 cities within 2 weeks.
Yeah. What is your cousin sister doing?
She lives in Minnesota State. She's a student, but I don't think so. I will meet her because Minnesota very far.
How long has she been studying in the United States?
She's studying for 5 months.
Great. And you think you'll be looking for a job while you're in the United States?
No, officer. This trip is for only tourism, and after tourism, I will return back to my home country because I have a huge business. I need to arrange all the businesses.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm trusting you, Alta. And so,
Thank you.
congratulations. Please come tomorrow. We'll practice again. Yeah. Do you have your visa date? Yeah.
September, sir.
Okay. So time, yeah, plenty of time. So
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Have a great day.
Thank you.
So yeah, so any type of visa that you're interested in. So if he's going for a tourist visa for the United States, so why not come? If you're interested in visiting the United States, we can get you ready for your visa interview. And some are doing job interviews, some are going to meet their spouse or fiance. So come in, we'll help you, whatever your need. Hello, Sudeep. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. First of all, Sudeep, please tell me, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
The main purpose of traveling to US is to study and complete my bachelor degree in the field of biological science.
What's your other purpose?
There is no other.
Okay, then I wouldn't say my main purpose. I'm traveling to pursue my degree, my master's degree, bachelor's degree. Okay. What is your COA?
My cost of attendance is $23,200.
23,000 plus. Okay, 23,000 times 4. That's $92,000. How do you justify spending so much money to travel to a country on the other side of the world? You can study here a lot less expensive.
Well, so US provides a quality education focusing on both practical and theoretical knowledge and giving opportunity to involve in undergraduate research program, which will be very beneficial for my future career growth. That's why I'm choosing to pursue my bachelor degree in US rather than in my home country.
Okay. And you're doing what's your major? Biology. So this is the way I put it. That the United States offers the strongest programs in biology worldwide. And so with the skills and knowledge that I will gain from the United States, plus the degree that I gain from the United States, it's well worth the investment because it will put me in the top tier in the workforce in the field of biology. Yeah. It will place me in the top tier. Very good. All right, Sudeep. But that's a lot of money. Who will be your sponsor?
My father and mother will be sponsoring for my education during the time in US.
What did they do?
My father runs a successful construction company. He makes $30,000 dollar annually, and my mother runs a poultry farm. She makes $12,000 USD annually. Combined, they make $42,000 dollar, which will be more than enough for my.
Do you have savings?
Yeah, we do.
How much?
50,000.
50,000. And do you have land?
Yeah, we have land.
What is your property value?
I don't know exactly, but we have a lot of land that we have get from our ancestors.
Okay, so try to find out the value because that's another big figure of money that you can put forward as, yeah. And so this is the way I would do it because you want to show the officer you have plenty of money. And so my family has a combined annual income of this amount. Plus we have a savings of this amount, plus we have land valued at this amount. So 3 big figures you put up there. And then he'll ask you a side question. What does your father do? Tell me again, what does your father do?
My father runs a successful construction company.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how many years has he been running the company?
It's been more than 10 years.
10 years plus. Okay, and what's the name of the company?
Podel Construction.
Podel Construction, okay. Where is it located?
It is located in a corner of Parvat name.
You're doing a lot of things good.
Kusma Parvat. Okay, and your mother, what's she doing?
She's running a poultry farm.
Okay, how many years has she been running a
It's
poultry
been
farm?
more than 6 years.
Okay, 6 years. My mother's been running a poultry farm for 6 years. Okay, very good. And did you receive a scholarship? Why not?
Because my university offers scholarship for the student who have above 3 GPA. My GPA is less than 3, so I haven't get any.
What was your GPA?
My GPA is 2.75.
Still okay. And please tell me what qualifies you to then be a student in the United States and receive your visa today.
Well, sir, I have academic qualified. I'm hardworking and a genuine student. And my parents can afford the living expenses and tuition fee during the time in US.
Okay. And also I would place that I will maintain all the visa rules, and I'm returning back to Nepal with the skills and knowledge that I've gained from my studies to benefit my family and society in the field of biology. And so, yeah, that'll be great. Well, I'm happy to grant you a visa today, Sudhi. Good job. Keep it up. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Another fantastic student going to study biology. Yeah.
Hello, how are you
So we're
today?
excited to be able to help him. And so I encourage you to continue to watch. We're here with you today. And we want you to call our office right now and make an appointment to come in and meet us face to face in person.
SUJIT. Okay, very good. Okay, well, my name's Hayden. I'm just gonna ask you a few questions about your visa interview today. Okay. What is your chosen field of study?
I have chosen biological science for my bachelor degree.
Okay. Why did you choose this field?
Well, I was very curious about this subject from my young age, how body works, how body functions, how parents and children have this similar characteristic and DNA. Like curiosity led me to choose science back in my high school, and I want to get my knowledge in this particular field.
We also want to maintain our emotional health.
Okay.
Best ways to maintain emotional health, again, yes, you get. We talked about good rest, and we also want to emphasize that you get good exercise every day. Whatever you enjoy doing exercise-wise, playing sports, going for walking, bicycling, swimming, whatever it might be, that encourage you to go ahead and do that because it's so valuable for your emotional health. And then also doing other hobbies. If you enjoy music, and to pursue music further, and if you enjoy the art, any other type of arts, that's also very great. And reading and other things are so valuable to keep our emotional health strong, whatever your interests are. And then your good social network of people that you can talk to freely, you enjoy talking with and visiting with. It just boosts us emotionally. And so these things are very important. Also maintaining a good diet, getting enough nutrients in our diet, so important. And not overeating is so important. So I just encourage you again to do these things for good emotional health. So it's my wife always says it's like a plant. If you take good care of the plant with water and sunlight and fertilizing it, please, yes, then the plant is going to grow and do nicely. But if you neglect the water, if you neglect the fertilizer, if you neglect the sunlight, then the plant is going to reduce and diminish. And so we don't want to lose our emotional health. We want to make it grow strong. Please come in. Hey, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Fantastic, thank you. Great to see you today.
Thank you, me too.
I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application.
Okay.
Please tell me, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
My purpose to travel to United States because my spouse is there and I really miss him. It's been a long time we haven't met. That's why I just want to meet him. I want to celebrate our festival.
What I would do.
Basantiyar is in Hindu culture. Basantiyar is a big festival, and it's been 4 years. We've been married, but we haven't celebrated this festival. This year I just want to celebrate with him. That's why.
Have you ever been denied a visa to the United States?
No, I haven't been. I have been applying for my I-130. I haven't get visa, and that's why I just applied for this visa.
Okay. And how many days do you plan to be in the United States?
I just want to celebrate the festival, Basantiyar. Between Basantiyar and 15 days gap, I have planned to be there 1 month.
1 month. In which city?
I'm married in Baltimore.
Baltimore, Maryland. Okay. And how long has your husband been there?
It's been 12 years.
12 years. What does your husband do?
My husband do Uber.
He's an Uber driver.
Uber driver.
Okay. And how long has he been driving Uber?
It's depend upon the.
I mean, how many years, I
I
should
think
say?
it's a good way to
He
answer the
just
question.
start this work.
Okay,
It's been a 2-3 month.
okay, great. And what is his annual income?
Check, I don't know.
Okay. And who will be your sponsor for traveling there?
Of course, my spouse, my husband.
Okay, but so you need to know how much his income is, so then the officer will know.
Weekly around 1,000 sometimes, because he do the Uber driver and it not fixed. Sometimes he on 700, sometimes he on
Okay, is
1,000.
any idea how much his average monthly income would be? How much money in 1 month?
7,000.
7,000 in 1 month. So 7,000
US
times
dollar.
10 is 70 plus 2 more months of 70 plus 84,000 US dollars. Okay, do you have some bank statements or something to show that this is true?
Yes.
Okay, great. And and I would say yes, officer. And
Yes, officer.
then I would
I
point.
have bank statement, I have print also, I have in physically also. I need to say like that.
Yes, and so and to take care of. So on what date were you married?
I think that's important. And I think honesty
2019,
is important. I plan to do
July
this.
18.
I plan to
July
go through
18,
my
2019,
visa
just
process
before
and
the
my
pandemic,
education,
just before the
legally,
corona
and I plan
pandemic,
to be a
and
good,
just a few months ahead.
upstanding
And
student.
okay, so that and your husband and you and your husband were married in Pokhara,
Now, those are some of the most.
No, we married to the Delhi
in New Delhi. Why New Delhi?
Well, it is Suji.
because we just want to marry there. We just
I
want
think you did a good
our
job. I
destination
think you
wedding, some
answered
kind
a lot
of
of your
destination
questions
wedding,
very clearly,
and we
very
went to the Delhi,
concisely.
and after that
And
we
I
went to
don't
the
think you
Lucknow,
added too much
and we
extra
married
detail. I think
In
you did a
Lucknow?
good job
Lucknow.
with your
Okay,
answers.
so you were married in Lucknow. Okay. Do you have your marriage certificate?
Yes.
May I see it, please?
Generally very
I have
confident.
here.
Sorry?
I do notice,
Please show it.
different
This
people
is-
have different
I have
tells for when they're nervous.
original
With
one
you, you like to shake
is
back
with
and
my
forth a
husband.
lot.
I
So
just
just
bring
kind of be aware
photocopy.
of that.
Mhm.
So, you know,
Okay.
you need to take it
And original one with your tried.
breathe out,
That's
right, you know,
gonna
just
be
do
any-
whatever it takes to relax yourself beforehand. Especially
So-
a lot of things.
So what we're supposed to do is present, I think, a certified copy. That means that a notary is supposed to take a picture of it and sign a stamp that this is an exact copy of the original.
Okay, thank you so
Can
much
you
for
get
coming
that
by.
from your
I wish you
husband,
best
an
of luck.
exact copy of the original with a notary stamp on it?
Yes.
Can you get that from your
Yes.
husband? Okay, so please do that. You don't have it, do you have that one that has a notary stamp with it?
No.
No. So get that, because that proves to the officer that this is a legitimate document.
Okay.
And so photocopy is fine, but then it has to have the stamp and signature of the notary, of the person, the official person who can sign for it. Okay. Well, we certainly want you to be joined with your husband. When are you planning to travel?
September.
September. Okay. And so, do you have any health problems?
No.
Okay. Do you have any addiction problems? Addiction to any type of drugs or to
no.
alcohol?
No.
Have you ever been in jail or ever been arrested for any crimes?
No, I haven't been arrested to anything, any crime.
Okay. Apart from your husband, do you have any other relatives living in the United States?
No,
Okay.
my all siblings are in Australia,
Hmm.
but my in-laws are there. My husband in-laws are there.
In the United States. So you think you'll just go to the U.S. and stay in the United States?
Sorry?
Will you go to the United States and just stay there?
Yes.
Okay.
Just to celebrate the festival.
Okay, so they ask you if they're going to stay there. That means if you're going to remain over your visa time. You say, no, officer.
No, officer, I will not break
I
the
will,
law.
yeah, I will not break the law. I will not break the visa rules, and so you're making it very clear. I'm not going to break the visa rules. I don't want to disturb my visa. I want to be able to travel again if need be to visit the United States and perhaps in the future become. Is your husband an American citizen now?
He just apply to.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the process.
Okay, my husband is in the process of becoming an American citizen, and same thing with your in-laws. Are they also?
Yes.
Yeah, in process. My husband and his parents are in the process of becoming U.S. citizens, and so in time I would like also to go through that process. But right now, that I want to just go to meet my husband and his parents for the festival time. And who are you living with now? Who are you staying with?
With my in-laws, and I have my mom also here.
Okay, I
Sometime
thought your
we-
in-laws were in the U.S.
His father and mom is in Nepal.
In Nepal, okay. Only he's there in the U.S.
As his two brother and one sister are there,
Okay,
but father and mom are here in
Okay.
Nepal.
good. And how was it that your husband was able to go to the United States? How did he travel? What kind of visa did he go to the U.S.?
He go to his maternal uncle is there,
Okay.
and he just apply him
Mm-hmm.
as a restaurant worker,
Mm-hmm.
and then he went.
Okay. Same with your brothers.
Yes, in-laws.
His brothers and sister. Okay, very good. And do you have any children?
No,
No.
we haven't.
How many years have you been married now?
It's been now around 3.5 years.
When was the last time you met your husband?
2021, January 15 is our last we met.
Oh, that's too long, too long. Please go meet your husband.
Thank you.
Yeah, you must go meet him. Yeah, I thought you were going for his birthday.
Yes, but at the time I can't give my interview because my document is, I don't know
Incomplete.
what happened, incomplete or what, I don't know.
Surester said it was not complete.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so you need to get
That's why,
that.
and we reapply again,
Mhm.
and Suresh and Salina sent me that now use it just to, it's but is already passed away, that's why it's a festival time.
Yeah, yeah,
And for Hindu culture, Dasyantiar is for us very big festival,
right, yeah, yeah.
and that's why.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, I'm happy to grant your visa. Go
Thank you.
spend time with your husband. And so, are you able to come tomorrow to practice again?
Yes.
Yeah, please come tomorrow.
Okay.
Practice again. Okay, great. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well,
Take
you
care.
also have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye. You too. All right. Hayden, we've done it again. So we're so excited to be able to help you. Why don't you just come into the office today and get started with this great process of getting ready to study abroad, work abroad, do business abroad, go to conferences, visit places, meet people, and we're so excited to be able to help you with this. So just encourage you to get started today. And I'd like to introduce you to one of our fellow trainers. His name is Hayden.
Hello,
Hayden, where are you from?
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
Texas. Wow, great. And how are you enjoying training the students here?
Oh, it's been wonderful. You get to learn so much about the students and to get to help them develop some of their skills, and I find that to be a really awesome thing to do and to help them obtain a brighter future.
Yes, yes. And so a lot of the students are really enjoying time with Hayden, saying he's a very brilliant guy, handsome guy, and they really want to be able to every day do interviews with him. So why not you? Why don't you come and do practice with us today? And so just give us a call at the number and come into our office with your family and friends and get started. We're so excited to be able to help you. We're going to sign off now, but we're looking forward to being back with you tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone.